Okay, we're gonna start this episode a little differently. I'm going to do something I haven't done since my Silent Hill F days. I'm going to be getting into my theories about what the heck is actually going on in this game. Now, if you would like to skip this part, there will be a timestamp in the description that allows you to jump directly into the gameplay. But if you're still here, fair warning, there's a lot to cover. Now, in the previous episode, we met a new character known simply as the Warden, and he said a bunch of weird stuff at me that in the moment kind of went over my head. But now I've had a lot of time to think about it, and I have thoughts. Before I go crazy with the theories, though, we first have to internalize one basic rule, and the one exception to that rule. The rule is this.
Those who dive never function at the same time.
And the exception is this.
If our systems detect malfunctions that they can't fix on their own, they decide that the next traveler won't perform extractions, but ordinary repairs. This is the only case where two units are allowed to function simultaneously.
So put simply, there can only ever be one traveler unit active at a time, unless the collective decides that there should also be a warden unit. With that out of the way, let's finally start unpacking some of the more interesting things we heard from the Warden, starting with this.
Before something stopped the travelers' awakenings, stopped the vocation.
Now, I don't think we're meant to take that 100% literally. I don't believe the Warden actually has awareness of whether or not traveler units are being awakened. What I think he's simply trying to communicate is that for a very long time, and for reasons that are a mystery to him, no traveler units have been showing up at the terminal to carry on the vocation, to do the work. And that makes me think back to something I noticed in episode 1, but for whatever reason, I didn't say anything about it, which is that when we found the body of my predecessor, their serial number was ND3500. My serial number is ND3576. Now think about that for a moment. That guy is my predecessor. My predecessor, the previous guy before me. But there are 75 numbers missing from between that guy and myself. Am I meant to think that something has happened to these 75 other traveler units? And what the hell does that mean? The Warden also said something even more tantalizing. Listen to this.
Normally, when the system picks up a traveler's demise, it then awakens another one. But when you finally came, I knew something irregular occurred. Something wonderful.
So let me unpack that. He says, normally, when the system picks up a traveler's demise, it then awakens another one. So that's normal. That's business as usual. That's how the system is supposed to work. But he continues. But when you finally came, I knew something irregular occurred. Irregular, not normal, not business as usual, not the way the system usually works. So is he implying, without saying it outright, that there is another active traveler out there? I have two theories about this, and they're both kind of colored by my observation that the warden seemed pretty surprised to hear that I wanted to continue the vocation, that I was there to do the work. My first theory is this. The warden was being dishonest with us about how long he had been in the role of the warden, which I now realize that's funny, cause the guy never specified how long he had been the warden. He merely implied that it had been ages and ages. He was being pretty cagey about that stuff. So I wonder if maybe that was something that only happened to him recently. He talks about the fact that traveler units sometimes get pushed into the role of a warden when the collective deems it necessary. He talks about that as a known thing. But what if he learned about that when that happened to him? And what if that only happened to him when I woke up? Now, the one thing we know about the warden for a fact is that he's as old as the hills. That much is evident just from the voice recordings of him that we've been finding. But what if, instead of spending that long existence as the caretaker to countless travelers, he has spent that entire time as the only active traveler unit? We found a recording of him where he talks about no longer harboring resentment, which implies that at some point our man was harboring resentment. So what does that mean? Was there maybe a period of time, maybe even a very long period of time, that he harbored resentment towards the collective and their mission, and he had turned his back on the vocation? Was he maybe even sabotaging the operations of the collective? Like, what if the warden is the one responsible for the 75 missing travelers? He could have been operating under the assumption that there would never be another active traveler unit for as long as he was operational, until something irregular happened and the collective spat me out of my sarcophagus. Now, believe it or not, I have an even more sinister take on this, which is that this entire warden thing could just be something he made up. Like, how would I know? And why might he feel the need to come up with a story like that? Well, imagine if he's been the reason why the vocation cannot continue. Imagine if, for a time, he was even actively sabotaging the operations of the collective. Imagine if he was going around killing other traveler units one by one before they had the chance to be awakened. And then he worked out his anger issues, he got over his resentment, and ever since then, he's just been wasting away all by himself in the terminal. Until, out of nowhere, he finds me unconscious, sitting on the throne in the terminal. Now, he's a changed man. He no longer harbors resentment, and he doesn't want to kill me. So what he does instead is he moves me from the terminal to the side room with the cats. And while I recover, he's furiously trying to come up with a cover story, because he's now thinking, oh shit, the collective has sent someone after me. I'm about to be held accountable for my crimes. And then I regain consciousness, and he's surprised to hear that I'm not there for him. I'm just interested in continuing the vocation. So now he's like, yeah, no, totally. You should do that. You should continue with the vocation. You can do the extractions. I'm the warden. I'll stay here in the terminal, make sure everything is working. This is a great plan. This is gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be all hunky-dory, very cool, very legal, nothing to see here. And I have no freaking clue what his true motivations are or what he's up to when I'm away. So that sprawling mess was my first theory, that the reality we're living with is some combination of those variables. My second theory is much more simple because we currently have less evidence for it. But it's basically this. The warden was not being deceptive. The role of the warden is a legit thing that exists. However, there is another active traveler unit out there, and the warden stopped short of telling me that this is the case. And the reason why the warden was so surprised to hear that I wanted to continue with the vocation is because the other traveler, the one he's used to dealing with, does not. And maybe that traveler unit is actually to blame for a lot of the stuff I blamed on the warden in my first theory. Finally, before I wrap up this theory section, I just want to share some of my thoughts on what the collective's plan is for the targets that we're extracting. I don't think the collective is in the business of saving people. I don't think they care about preserving the personalities of these targets. Remember, when we upload a target's essence into the terminal, they are then to join the collective. But think about the kind of person that Edvard was. He was unstable, he was extremely antisocial, he was an anarchist, and on top of that, he also had just the most abrasive personality. Now, if you're running an operation that needs to work with machine precision, as the collective seems to be, adding a cog like Edvard into that machine does not make a whole lot of sense. So no, I do not think Edvard's humanity is going to survive the process of joining the collective. I think the collective is simply looking for data points on the change that is the mystery illness at the heart of this story. And the way they go about collecting that data is they're extracting people who knew something about the change from the time when it happened. Edvard may have been a massive jackass, but clearly he knew things. And my next target, Arthur, is a steelworker who, according to Edvard, saw something. I have no idea what the collective hopes to do with this information after the worst case scenario has already happened, but I don't think we are saving these targets. Okie dokie. Well, I just finished editing that theory session, and listen. Sometimes, when I'm explaining something very passionately, I take on this incredibly intense tone of voice, and I'm kicking myself because throughout that entire bit, I just sounded so angry. I just sounded so angry. Oh, I'm kicking myself. What is this? Fear itself. Martial law. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. In response to the escalation of virus activity, martial law has been imposed nationwide. This executive decision empowers new law enforcement agencies to prevent tragedies like the incident at the New Dawn steel plant. Without the military's intervention, those workers would have been doomed, General Bernard T. Staba stated. Efforts to stabilize the disruption at the Steelworks are ongoing. Huh. Is that the first time we're hearing of these lockdown measures extending beyond the city of New Dawn? What the hell was that? Listen, we're just gonna keep going this way. We're just gonna keep going this way. Anyway, I even thought about re-recording the entire theory session bit, but then I remembered.
I found the tram. It is out of power, just like the warden said. I will try to restore it.
But then I remembered that recording a 13-minute theory session doesn't take 13 minutes, it takes 5 hours. So, if I were to do that, this episode would never air. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. God, I have so many bad memories of this place. A faithful heart. What a madhouse. I know I'll probably burn in hell for what I'm about to write, but sometimes I'd rather my mom... No, it's not right. She devoted so many years of her life to me, and if she hadn't lost her eyesight in that accident, she'd probably still keep doing that. But now, I'm the one who has to take care of her. Ironic. I'm a terrible daughter. A. Hold the phone. That note was by Angela, who we met in the previous episode. And we also actually met Angela's mother in the previous episode. She was the creepy old lady behind the door. And... hold on. Was that a cat? Did I hear a cat? There's a cat in here. Anyway, people in the building talked about Angela's mother as if the reason why she was blind was because she was sick. But now we find a note by Angela saying her mother lost her eyesight in an accident. So Angela's mother wasn't creepy because she was turning into an orphan. She was creepy because that's just who she is. Oh, of course it's locked. Of course it's locked. This cat sounds like my cat when I put her in the carry box. Don't worry, kitty. I'm gonna figure out a way to get you out of there. Technical section. Okay. Oh! Everybody, calm down. Everybody, calm down. Nobody move. Also, whatever is making these noises, stop. Don't you dare move. Who's there? Don't you dare move. Well, at least you still have all your teeth. And a couple of extra ones. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? What am I doing? Reading posters, I guess. Rules of transit. Attention. All citizens wishing to leave the city must be inspected. Every passenger needs to present an ID card, a season ticket, a health certificate, a party card and/or a work certificate, a permit to leave the city, issued by military or police units. Travelers to the Steelworks must be supervised. That's me, baby. That's me. I'm a traveler to the Steelworks. That's where I'm trying to go. Oh, does that look different? Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. It's the noises. Oh, lordy. Let's see how it is.
It is better to exercise caution.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. What a lovely meat curtain. Oh. Breathe. Remember to breathe. Does that ever happen to you? Do you ever just forget to breathe? That happens to me a lot. Whenever I'm in like a high intensity situation. Family first. Yannick, I went looking for Claudia. She knows someone in the police who can arrange permission to leave the city. Forgive me for leaving you with this angry-ass mob, but I have to take care of my family too. Remember, if the electricity goes out, the other power line is in the engineering room downstairs. You just have to turn it on. Okay. Generator 1. So, flip that switch.
I activated the first switchgear.
Uh-oh. Stay back. Oh, I said, stay back. Oh. Okay, now to find a way downstairs. Alright. Yep, that's looking good. Just need to find a way downstairs. Oh, there's a door here that I completely missed. Something's behind me. Uh-huh. No. Breathe. 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 Okay. Okay. We're going this way. Oh?
I found an upgrade module for the ship blade. Activating it now.
What is this? Using the integrity scanner, hold L2 to aim at an enemy and look at the color of the light on the right side of the firearm to something. Okay. Nothing's happening. Oh, I see. There's a green light on the side of my firearm. So I guess this thing is alive and at full health. Okay, orange light. No. Red light. I see. This is going to be useful for identifying which of these things are still alive. Okay, that thing's still alive. That's not. Okay, alive. I see. Now, what if I try to position myself so that I can burn as many of these bodies as I possibly can? And also set this guy on fire. Okay, this one didn't wake up. Wakey wakey. Well, I think that went pretty well. 400 energy? Okay, let's listen to this.
The extraction of the target was successful, but a critical complication occurred during the return. I suspect that a perforation in my shell caused the anomaly to negatively affect my vitals. I am experiencing severe perceptual disturbances. They are vivid, substantial, and located in external objective space. I will attempt to reach the terminal and perform the ascendance sequence. If I fail, someone will complete my work. Such is our calling.
Listen, if it makes you feel any better, I'm also having those symptoms. Huh? I see you. Nice try. Nice try. Oh. Yeah, let's go into the meat tunnel. Listen, even if the fate of humanity depended on it, you would not, in a million years, get me to do this. I would not be able to do this. Like, I'm sorry. Humanity be damned. Oh, what is it doing? I don't want to find out. Oh. Okie dokie. Huh? What's that say? Okay, I think the second generator is gonna be in there. Before we go that way, though, let's make sure we explore this horrible place. Nice try. Nice try, idiot. Oof. Could probably afford to heal myself again. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is awful. Oh, I have something for this. Okay, let's loot the place. Comic book issue 3. Agent Cutter's in the crawler. Very good. Was that everything? Was that everything in here? Yeah, I think so. So, let's see about turning on the second generator. Where do I do that? Please. Stop making those awful noises. Where do I find this second generator thing? Hold on, I need to craft something. Maybe shotgun shells. Okay. Oh, I have to go in there? Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I can't wait to leave this place. Stop! Stop with the noises! I think my cat is also trying to tell me something right now. Okay. Okay. I see. Any more of you idiots in here? Cool. What was that? I can hear there's something in here. Where is it? Can I even hit you from here? Cool. Okay. Okay. Everybody, calm down. I think I've solved the problem. Okay. Now, is something awful gonna happen when I flip that switch? Let's maybe... Yeah, I can't really craft any more ammo for the handgun. Okay, shotgun it is.
It is done. Heading back to the trail.
Uh-oh. Don't like the sound of that. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Does it know how to open a door? Yes. Okie dokie. Breathe. Breathe. Oh, okay. This is fine. It's fine. We're just gonna go back to the tram. Oh no. Uh-huh. Stop. Uh-oh. Lordy. I'm kind of running low on ammo right now. Don't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2 bullets left in the handgun. 5. Nothing in the shotgun. Can I heal myself? Oh. Breathe. Breathe. Remember to breathe again. Okay. Train should be powered up. Don't you dare move. Oh. Now. don't forget about the cat. Can I now get the cat? Oh, you sweet little baby. Yes. Look at you. You sweet little angel.
Hello there.
Cinnamon.
Where are you finding all these items?
Okay, that's a core. That's huge. Wait, no. How do you pronounce that name? I said cinnamon. But if it's a C, like a normal C in Polish, isn't that cinnamon? Is it cinnamon? Let's go with cinnamon. Polish people in the chat, let me know. Okay, we also have this thing in here.
To this day, I find it delightful how people were built. Their mind degrading simultaneously with their body. In tandem, as it were. Until finally, when the moment of the end comes, it can be soft and soothing, anesthetized and assuaged by the chemistry of their own decaying mind. Beautiful design. Very inspiring. All that awaits me is the cold cage of my own mechanism, which restrains me more and more. And then, mindlessness, I guess.
Okay. I don't think we can trust the warden. He seems, more than a little unhinged. Also, like, that seems to confirm that the travelers are not just people in suits. Like, there's something else going on with us. I guess, are we like maybe part mechanical? Whoa. Okay. Okay, what is this? Two 187.
Another fallen. Attempting data salvage. It seems this one's phylactery is intact. And there's still an essence in it.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe I'll be able to retrieve it.
Okay. Essence, please. Essence me.
Establishing connection with the phylactery.
Oh. Marset Lydia. Effect. Energy found increased slightly. Do you want to proceed with the essence transfer? Yes, please.
Attempting essence transfer. Transfer completed. Essence acquired.
Okay. Okay. So, are these like... Are all of the essences that I found, like, do their effects... Like, are they in effect constantly? Or do I need to equip them somehow? No, I think once I have an essence, I just get the effect. Like, it's on. Turned on. Like this train! Okay. So, I think we're at the Steelworks. I think we have arrived... Well, not the Steelworks. We're at the, station near the Steelworks, I guess. Okay. What should I craft? Handgun ammo seems like the obvious thing. Let's make sure I'm picking up everything. Okay, so that was 55 energy. Normally that would have been 50. So I'm getting like a 10% increase now. Stay calm. Citizen, do your part. Stay at home. The lives of others depend on you. Okay. There's probably a save point up ahead. Let me just make sure I find everything around here. Okay. So definitely, once I have an essence, its effect is it's just on all the time. And it doesn't require any additional action from me. Okay. So. Can I maybe free up some inventory space by loading my gun? There's something here. Core. Okay. I have 2 cores. Let's see. What should I do with those? Maybe a resources limit. Yup. Hold on. I need to check something. No. I thought maybe I had another core in the stash from the previous episode, but no. Okay. Let's sell this. And then do our upgrades. Oh, I could go with firepower. Maybe for the handgun. And then, what else? What else? Yeah, stability for the shotgun. That seems good. And the remaining energy might be well spent on ammo. maybe 2 of those. And one of these. Yeah. Money well spent. Now where can I save? Alright. Let's keep moving. Wait, have I read this? Rules of approach. Attention. All citizens approaching the quarantine zone of the Steelworks are obligated to follow the rules established by the Military Council for Anti-Crisis Action of 12th of November, 1980. 1. Citizens arriving at the facility are required to present a valid ID card along with a health certificate. 2. Citizens are required to report to the nearest guard post for registration. 3. Citizens are required to state the purpose of their arrival. 4. Citizens must undergo a close inspection if handing over packages to a person under strict quarantine. Citizens, please abide by these rules. Only through strict adherence will we defeat the plague. Doesn't look like that worked out for you. By the way, because I didn't do my usual intro, I didn't get a chance to wish everyone a happy Pride Month. So, happy Pride Month. It's the final days of our month. Hopefully, yours didn't include cosmic horror or scary time travelers. Mine kinda did, but in a good way. It was by choice. Okay. The custodian's care. Citizen, trust our soldiers. They will protect you and your loved ones. Now, the thing about that is, based on everything I've read, heard, and seen, it doesn't seem like the government or the military really had the best interests of the citizens at heart. More reading? There's so much reading in this game. Preventive measures. In good hands. Everyone concerned about their loved ones kept in the Steelworks quarantine zone should not worry. Be sure that they are well taken care of. The quarantine is just a precautionary measure. You will be reunited with your relatives very soon. Uh-huh. That smacks of state propaganda. Okay. I don't think I checked the middle of this area. Are you freaking kidding me? Prohibited items. Citizen, all parcels must undergo a thorough inspection. The military services guarantee nothing will be lost. Before handing over the parcel at the post, check that you're not delivering prohibited items. Check the list of prohibited substances and items. I'm so exhausted from all the reading. Disinfection. Okay. Oh?
I've reached Sector A11, the Steelworks. Proceeding to the dive point.
That is so cool. That looks so cool. Anyway, my one criticism for this game is that there's too much reading. There's like 50% too much reading in this game. Sometimes it feels like I can't go 10 meters without the game giving me something to read. We demand freedom. Release the Steelworkers. We want truth. Give me back my husband. Okay, it seems there's been a big protest out here. And I guess the Steelworkers are being held at the steel plant, the steel factory. Which, yeah, that makes sense, because that place is a quarantine zone, isn't it? We want truth. Are you kidding me? The outside threats. For handling incoming parcels, confiscate the following: tools and anything that could be used as a weapon, tobacco or similar products, alcohol or similar products, photographs or drawings of any sort. Medicine and clothing should be considered contraband and destroyed upon discovery. Why are photographs and drawings not allowed? That seems strange. Excuse me? What did I just hear? Maybe I'm just imagining things. I'm like the enemies in stealth games. It's just my imagination. Give me back my husband. Zeke the Bandit. Excuse me. Let them out. Dad, come back. Or as the Polish would say it, Tato Rock. Release the Steelworkers. Oppressors. We want truth. Get away. I didn't actually check this way, did I? We demand freedom. Okay, okay. Anything else here? I don't think so. Unless... I don't think so. Let's keep moving. Let's keep going. No, thank you. I'm sorry, but no thank you. Also, I gotta say, if there's one thing I really did not need in this game, it's low visibility. I guess we're going into the sandstorm. Nothing bad ever happened in a sandstorm. What do you mean? What do you mean? Listen. If I can't see them, they can't see me. I learned this from my cat. Oh. Okay. So, watch out for sand mounds, I guess. Is there going to be a monster in every sand mound? I guess we're about to find out. What? Whoa. Oh shit. Okie dokie. Well, I handled that. Handling my business. Please. Absolutely no screaming in the distance. Sand mound. Let's do a science experiment. Is there gonna be a monster if I approach this? Yes. Okay. Based on 2 data points, 100% of the sand mounds contain a monster. We may need to do more research, though. Sand mound? No monster. Sand mound? Yes, monster. Okay, I'm updating my theory. If there is a sand mound, the chances of a monster are 100% unless the chances are 0%. That's how percentages and math and probability work. There's a 100% chance of monsters unless there's a 0% chance of monsters. Okay. Oh. I created a gas canister out of thin air. The loading screens have taught me that my suit is actually completely impervious to fire. So that's why I can just punch gas canisters. Okay. This area looks like trouble. I'm going to somehow have to systematically explore this area. Huh? Uh-oh. This is a dumb waste of resources. But then again, if you wanted to watch a smart person play video games, you wouldn't be here. No monster. Ooh, no monster. Oh, I'm feeling lucky. I'm winning the lottery. I'm feeling lucky. Ah, shit. Christ alive. Ugh. Yeah, sure. Let's make a gas canister appear. A gas canister I'm never gonna use. Let's make another one. I came down from there. I don't think I've checked this. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm suddenly very low on health. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Somehow I didn't expect that to happen. Genuinely. Don't know why I didn't expect that to happen. Oh. What do we have here? Snot gun shells. Alright. Ugh. Wait. They have AKs in here? Can I have an AK? Ooh, camera. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's maybe make some more shotgun shells. Okay. Uh-huh. Where's the canister? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Where's the canister? Oh, Lord. That wasn't pretty. We're not playing champagne Cronos here. Okay, let me check this area, this side area. We have an unknown anomaly here. Let's hear it.
I can handle myself, thanks.
Help isn't fucking cyanide, crew. Get to have some from time to time.
Listen, Arthur. Just so we're clear, we are not friends. We are here because we have a deal. You were meant to help me get inside, that's it, alright?
Hey! After you told me my brother might return here, I didn't have to drag you with me at all. What the fuck are you looking for here anyway?
Let's just say Gabriel wasn't the only one who saw him.
Huh. Not sure what to make of that. Veronica. Do we know Veronica? I feel like we've heard of her before. Was she maybe the one who was meant to become like a big shot scientist or something? Help people, save people. Was that Veronica? It kinda sounded like Arthur was smuggling Veronica in here, into the quarantine zone. Not sure what to make of that. Other than, we're probably going to be extracting Veronica at some point, is my guess. That's just my hunch. Hold on. I don't think I've been here before. I think we have finally reached... Like, we have finally gone beyond the point, like the furthest point that I reached when I was playing this game for the first time. Yeah, I don't think I've been here. This suddenly doesn't look familiar to me. What's that say? No entry? Yes, please. Okay. Anything else in here? Oh. Yeah, I think that's everything. Okay. Oh. What do I do here? can't go up the stairs. Oh, I see. I see. And then I guess we need to do this. It's an elevator. Up the ledge. Yeah, no, definitely. I've never been here before. This is quite exciting. Oh. You are the world's slowest ladder climber. Climber of ladders. Okay.
I can't feel my hand.
Excuse me?
What was that?
That was Edvard. I can't feel my hands? Edvard, stop it! You're creeping me out. Stay in the phylactery and don't talk to me. Lovely. It's like an ice cream cone, except melted people. Yeah, okay. Disinfection. That's blocked. Instructions of handling. Attention all operations officers. 1. The segregation of workers manifesting signs of infection should proceed as followed. 1.1. Infected workers should not have any contact with their uninfected comrades. 1.2. All infected should be isolated in a specialized zone prepared by medical staff and approved by our military personnel. 1.3. Workers are to be isolated away from zones to which access is provided by a Class S pass. Okay. Okay, so that's blocked. Here's a locked gate. Oh, what's this? That's gonna need a fuse. Yeah, okay. We are looking for a fuse. I would also love a save point. I've just fought through a horde of monsters, and I would love to be able to save my game. Oh, okay. I can get in here. Seriously, you gotta give me an AK. Whoa. This is good loot. This is a lot of loot. Yeah, handgun ammo, for sure. Let's maybe also make another one of these. Seems prudent. Oh, did I not? I'm just getting these announcements late. These notifications. Confusing me. Game, you're confusing me. Is this gonna be a safe area? Ooh, what is that? I don't know, but I can't do anything with it. Oh. Are we finally gonna learn what this cube thing is?
There it is. The place is heavily affected by the oddities. I will need counter-gravity traversal equipment to reach it.
What? Find counter-gravity traversal equipment. I was not expecting that. That's the fuse. Okay. We'll deal with the fuse box in a minute.
I reached the factory in Sector B1 and located the time rift. It is beyond my reach. I need to equip myself adequately before I can continue. There is an outpost set up nearby by those who came here before me. It is located in the main control room. I might be able to find a solution there. Something that will allow me to reach the dive point and proceed with the extraction. Such is our calling.
I wish these would display the serial number of the traveler who left those. It only shows my own serial number. What is that? I don't have room for that at the moment. Hold on. Let me sell this camera. Sold. Now, what the hell is this? Pyre. A portable incendiary charge capable of attaching itself to surfaces, activated by motion detection. It's a proximity mine. Okie dokie. What else do we have here? Hold L1 to aim pyre, release L1 to eject it. Does the game want me to try it out now? Am I gonna be able to get it back? Huh. That's a neat quality of life feature. I can just pick it up if it doesn't get used in a combat encounter. I seem to be full on most things. Let's maybe spend our energy. Well, we definitely gotta get firepower for the shotgun. That seems like a no-brainer. Yeah, I don't have any cores. Why am I so full on everything? I can't even heal currently. Oh, yeah, the electrical fuse. Let's maybe go pop that in the fuse box. And then spend the rest of our energy on ammunition, maybe. Ammunition seems like a good thing to spend our money on. Okay, that looks like a really bad place. Before we go there, I'm just gonna spend the rest of my energy on ammunition. We're okay for handgun ammo, but we could use a lot more shotgun ammo. Oh, wasn't there some in here? Is this shotgun ammo? Yes, please. by as much as we can. 2. Yeah. And then we can do a save. I'll tell you what. Let's make this a slightly longer episode. I started this thing with a 13-minute theory session. So it's probably fine if I make this a slightly longer episode. I'm also getting the sense that the Steelworks might be a 2-parter. Because I feel like I've just arrived in here, and I've barely started exploring this place. So... okay, my integrity scanner says that thing is dead. How about we don't do that? That thing is alive. That thing is alive. Don't mind me. Okay, what about this guy? It is not alive. It's a spiky one! Oh, blimmin' hell. Well, that was dumb. Oh, okay. Didn't know you were friends. Oh, this is bad. Jesus. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm starting to wonder if maybe the prudent thing to do here is not disturb the sleeping ones. Are you kidding me? Seriously, flashlight. Let's not be malfunctioning now. Oh, this place is 1,000 times worse than the tram station. Uh-oh. Someone's trying to merge. I don't have ammo? Oh, hell. Oh, it's a spiky one now. Breathing. Breathing should not be... It should not be voluntary. Like my body should just know how to breathe in situations like these. Why do I stop breathing? That thing's alive. So is that one. Oh no. Okay, that's alive. That's alive. If anything goes wrong in here, I'm gonna have to fight like 15 of these. I'm gonna have to fight like 15 of these, is the thing. I'm gonna have to do a big think. I'm gonna have to do a big think. There's a big one. it's alive, I'm gonna have to do a big think about how I'm gonna handle this. Can't even craft anything except this. One shell for the shotgun, 10 for the handgun. That's literally nothing. Are you gonna be chill if I break into these? Okay, that's 3 more handgun bullets. That's still nothing. Because there's like 15 of these in here. And I can easily spend 3 or 4 shots on one of them. Oh no, when I move this? Oh no, when I move this? Oh no, when I move this? Please, when I move this. Shit. Oh. No. Don't merge. I'm out. Oh, lordy. Heal. Run. Oh. Listen, I've played enough video games to recognize an encounter that could be the next 45 minutes of my life. Okie dokie. I'm gonna give it one more shot, and if I do not succeed, then we're gonna come back at this in the next episode with a Dark Souls mentality. What am I gonna do differently, though? What am I gonna do differently? The obvious thing... Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. I forgot about you. The obvious thing that we could do differently is move the cabinet and then go through the hole in the wall or the door or whatever that cabinet is blocking. Okay, get ready for the jump scare. Again, I didn't breathe during that entire bit. Why do I stop breathing? Okay. Pick up all the things in here. I think the loot drops are somewhat randomized, so... Well, we didn't get anything game-changing. I mean, I could... yeah. I could make some more handgun ammo. Now I have a lot more handgun ammo. And a little bit more shotgun ammo than the last time. Can we see what this is blocking? That's a door. Okay. So, pull this thing back and immediately run through the door. See what happens. Now, cheese it! Oh shit! This is not good. Woo! Oh my goodness. I actually did it. My cat is currently brushing up against my shins. She's like, oh no, my human is is yelling. My human is hooting. Something's wrong with them. Oh, Bean. Okay, note. The People's Man, 19th of September, 1981. Finally, I was able to reach Gabriel Barica. I had to prove to the workers in his closest circle that I am in fact a journalist and not a snitch or someone from the security service. It took me more than 2 hours to convince them. No wonder. To them, Barica is someone more than just a shift supervisor. They treat him as their leader, someone who represents their needs and makes their voices heard. I admit that his charisma is downright intimidating. It makes you want to listen. Apparently, the authorities allowed him to leave the quarantine on several occasions, but he refused every single time. He preferred to stay with his own. Brave? Maybe. But if he had taken up the offer, he probably would have had an unfortunate accident on the way home. And by unfortunate accident, you mean assassination. No, pull. We're pulling? Okay. Uh-huh. I hear you.
They rejected me. I won.
Something's wrong.
Okay, everybody, chill the F out. Chill the F out and let me think. Okay, that does not look like a safe space. That looks like a place where... Like, that looks like a boss room. Where is the thing making these noises? I see you. We're gonna explore it this way first. Okie dokie. Easy does it. It's fine. I'm fine. This is fine. My goodness. The noises, they really get to me. I'm really sensitive to just creepy noises. Okay, well, this is nothing. Oh, like, that was a window too. Yeah, I get it. core. Incredible. Too bad nowadays I need 2 cores for everything. Every upgrade is 2 cores now. So 1 core by itself is not gonna change my life. Did I explore that whole place? Was that everything? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, no, definitely. That's just a hole in the wall. Yeah, okay. Oh my god! That scared the pants off me. That was the worst this game has ever scared me. I was not ready for that. Okay, let's do an ammo check. Okay, let's do a crafting check. My health is not looking good. So, I may just have to do this. Torch field, though. Okay, let's do it. Interesting. Nothing is happening. Maybe this is fine. It's not fine. Okay. That was nowhere near as bad as I had expected. Okie dokie. Energy, very good. Uh-oh. This looks like a big old area. Oh no, this is gonna take some exploring. Let me go check up these stairs. Avoid having to explore all of this. I'm seeing... Is that a gate? 2 gates. 3 gates. Biomass. This place is huge. Uh-huh. Save room. The first time I was here, I didn't even realize there was a door here. It's a shortcut. We looped around. We're back here. Okay. Core goes in here. We're gonna sell. I have something to sell. We're gonna sell the thing. Energy bank. Sell that. Upgrade something. I think maybe stability or charge speed. Let's maybe go with charge speed. Is that everything I can do? Yes. Then, okay, hold on. Ammo check. 8 plus 5. What is that? 13. That's 0. Let's buy some shotgun shells. As many as I can. Keep forgetting you need to hold the button to buy. And then... oh no, I can't afford that. Yeah. Okay. Save. I reckon this is where I'm gonna leave the episode. If you made it this far into the episode, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. If you did, please consider leaving me a like. It goes a long way to help the channel. Also, if you're still hungry for more, here's another video the algorithm thinks is relevant to your interests. With that, I hope you come back next week, or subscribe, in which case I'll come to you. Either way, be excellent, and I hope I'll see you around.